Hey there guys, it's me, Apex City Productions, or X Phoenix Wing. But this is going to be a different video than what I normally do. Because normally I would stream and all that, and well, when I was playing, when I wasn't streaming, I noticed that my base was getting raided. So I kind of started putting one together, you get what I'm saying? You know, someone figured out. And I don't think I blurred out when I streamed. I'm going to have to go back and look. I'm not sure if I streamed my combo locks, which if I did, I am a dum-dum for streaming my combo locks. Don't ever do that. I was going to build this area up, and I might do it on a different server, because the server that I was on while I was building this space, it seemed pretty chill, and it didn't seem like anybody had been up there. But I think because of my greenhouse, I may have attracted unwanted attention, and needless to say, it led to most of what I had built being destroyed and taken. And there was no way I could have taken everything I had out, so I pretty much ended up leaving the server that I was on. And I was going to plan to give you all a tour on how I built this space, and I'll probably make it a video about how you can build it inside, because it's very tricky in this house. But there are cheeky ways you can get away with. Now, I will say, if you build a doorway in there, it may take the chances of you being able to build a tent, which is something, because I didn't build that wall there, which I think I should have built some sort of wall up there, because yeah, someone had gotten through all my walls. And I had the one in the front, two more after that. One that separated the fireplace and one that separated the door down there. And I had fences up along the windows, and while I was offline I had gotten raided, and I believe I had found the culprits who did it, but there was no way of staying there, because the way they played was way too serious, and I was gonna save the footage. I guess I could have muted it, but they were being really aggressive and really loud, and I ended up in a gunfight with guns that you should not be using in close quarters, like a sniper rifle. And semi, I loved that gun, but I swear it used to not be a semi shot, and I don't know if it's just me, or you know what, it may have been the ammo I was putting in it. I'll have to look that up. But needless to say, I would have liked to have given you all a base tour of what my finished base looked like in there, but it's just something I'm going to have to redo, which isn't too bad, because you can get away with some sneaky spots in there, because I did have some very valuable weaponry and items in there that did not get got, but the chances of me going and staying there would be low, especially trying to negotiate with people that don't give you a second to talk, because it's kind of hard to have a base there. But it's part of Dayz, so you can't have a permanent base for too long unless you know how. There are some, that's all I'm going to say, there are some key items that some players might know, probably some pros, probably how they keep their stashes, you know, from not getting raided, which I had found one of those set keyed items and could have went back and completely made that house untouchable, but don't think it was really worth all the headache, and because this location's really far out there if you die. And in this little transition here, there was a little person sneaking around my base. Something I'm not sure is the death animations when they're laying on the ground. Because unless their body's pointing a certain way, because I've tried looking it up and trying to understand, because I couldn't remember, because I'm pretty sure at one point I lit somebody up by mistake with too many rounds. And I couldn't remember if it was this guy or if it was someone else, but I'm pretty sure this guy was one of my first kills. And I don't remember if I ever streamed any of this. I think all this was me just playing. You know what? I'll let you all watch this for a minute, and I'm gonna... No. Alright, no, I saw that player's name. I thought he was somebody else. I don't think he was originally with the group that cornered me. But needless to say, I'm probably, instead of streaming it, I'm probably just gonna do more or less what I find interesting, like videos, so it won't be... I'm gonna try to keep the same person alive as long as I can. But in that situation, there was no way. And this was kind of at the beginning stages of me building a base. I'm pretty sure I was listening to either gunfire or zombies running around. But something that I'm gonna show y'all here soon is when you build the door downstairs, is you cannot open it from the top. And you're about to see an example of it. And I was not about to break my own wall. I tried. It was unsuccessful. It was very unsuccessful. Alright, so here's kind of what my base did look like. You can kind of see where I had the first two walls, but I ended up building another one. But you can kind of see what my issue was. The lock being right there with it. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it did have it. So this is kind of what the top of my base did look like. So yeah, and there is a way you can hide a secret stash in that building. And yes, I did try for a while to break down my own wall. Before I thought about server hopping and then hopping back, which is what I'm going to show you. It doesn't have to be, if you're playing on official, which is what I was playing on, you can just hop on another official server, wait for it to load in, run around for a second or two, log out of that server and switch back, and it'll move you to a different location. But just know when you do it that you're gonna need food and a decent gun or two, because it's probably gonna be a trek back to, because it's gonna move you near the spawns. But whatever you have, it's what you're gonna have for your journey. And yes, I legitimately went through a couple bone knives trying to break down this wall before I even thought about jumping to a server, because I didn't know if it would destroy the whole thing, like my base would just not exist anymore or not. But I got the answer to that later on. And what you're about to see is me getting in a gunfight with another person. Oh no, this is me server hopping back to the server I was just in. But I hope you all liked the streams. I'm gonna try to start doing more episodes, that way my channel doesn't kind of get boggered down. Because, there's all kinds of people out there right now starting to post some Dayz content. And some people that are coming back and posting it, which is interesting. I like to see the community. Which Discord confuses me. I do not understand Discord. Please disregard whatever I'm mispronouncing. It's been a minute since I made a video, and I've been wanting to. When our base got raided, I am going to say this, I kind of fell out of the game for a while, and I did want to uninstall it. But I can't just rage quit just because one group of people took my base away pretty much. Ended up with all my hard work gone. But if any of you find my videos, leave a comment if you guys want to team up, build a team, build a base somewhere, maybe take over a server. No. Speaking of servers, I did try to buy one. Couldn't figure out why it didn't go through. They're not bad. Really not. Especially if you can get a small group of people to play with together. You all can form your own little groups and factions and territories along the map and kind of get more accustomed to it that way too. But it's honestly like just how you want to play, because the journey itself is interesting, because you can go the whole game avoiding an actual person, which is what I originally did try to go for, and then in the beginning I did. Right, later on, especially when you go deeper in the map, for some reason, it's like when you see a player with a gun, especially if it's not on their back, if they're just walking around with it, it's usually a telltale sign of not good stuff. They're either in a bad situation or they're out hunting. Now I do feel bad because I think this guy I killed was a team. And please ignore my very, very bad shots. So I am happy I came down there to take those, because otherwise he would have had an advantage over me. But I guess I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to let you guys finish the rest of this. Just gameplay. I just, want to get on here. Let you guys know I'm still alive, still kicking. But I am going to be posting some more Dayz. Probably going to try to make my base on a different server. Just because the people that raided me and the people that I found near my base, because they also had a base really close to mine, we'd probably not get along. But anyways, it's all about the experience. Don't let one bad thing ruin the whole game, because I did meet quite a few people while I was playing and while I was live streaming. I don't know if I've ended those live streams or if they were even in my live streams or I have the recordings. But sometimes you can find some chill people or people that are trying to be sneaky. Especially you can tell if someone's trying to kill you. Because don't ever just trust someone in this game, because you never know if they have a pistol, because they can just hide that. They don't go into bay. Now some guns you can get away with hiding in your person depending on your clothing, which kind of makes it somewhat interesting. You can be cheeky like that. Get close to somebody you don't know, and as soon as their back's turned, just quickly palm off. I don't recommend that, but it is a strategy that is out there. But like I said, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna let you guys finish the rest of this out, and like, subscribe would greatly help out, and I'd appreciate it. And y'all stay safe.